Do you struggle with high porosity hair and don't know how to take care of it? Dealing with high porosity hair can feel like an endless battle, and if you're not careful, you could be making things worse without even knowing it. Does your hair feel dry no matter what you do? Does it frizz up the second you walk outside or struggle to hold on to moisture? If so, your hair might be high porosity, and today I'm breaking down exactly what that means, how it affects your hair's health, and what you can do to fix it. Let's dive in. When it comes to high porosity hair, many of us can relate to the constant struggle of dealing with dryness. It's like no matter how much moisturizer we use, our hair just drinks it up and still feels dry and brittle. And forget about humidity. It's like your hair is a sponge, soaking up every last bit of moisture in the air and leaving you with a frizzy, unmanageable mess. But that's not all. High porosity hair can also lead to difficulty in styling because it tends to be more prone to tangling and knotting. And let's not forget about the breakage. With high porosity hair, we're often left dealing with split ends, breakage, and even hair loss. As a hairstylist who's been in this industry for years, I've seen countless clients frustrated with hair that just won't stay moisturized. Here's the thing, most of them were using the wrong techniques for their hair's porosity. But before I dive in, be sure to hit that subscribe button because trust me, you want to catch all the hair tea I'm about to spill. So, what is porosity? Porosity is your hair's ability to absorb and retain moisture. Think of your hair like a straw. High porosity hair is like a straw full of holes. Moisture gets in quickly, but it escapes just as fast. This happens because your cuticle layer, the protective outer layer of your hair, is more raised or damaged, leaving gaps where moisture can escape. This can lead to dryness, frizz, and tangles. Now, I know you might be wondering, why does this matter? It matters because high porosity hair needs completely different care than low or medium porosity hair. High porosity hair comes with dryness, breakage, frizz, and difficulty retaining length. When your hair can't retain moisture, it becomes dry, brittle, and prone to breakage. This compromises the overall health of your hair, making it look dull and lifeless. If left unaddressed, high porosity hair can feel like a never ending battle, dry today, brittle tomorrow, and breakage everywhere in between. Using the wrong techniques is like trying to fill a leaky bucket, frustrating and ineffective. The good news is, once you know how to work with your hair porosity, everything changes. So let's talk about it. When you're shampooing your hair, always start with lukewarm water, never hot water, and use hydrating shampoos and moisturizing conditioners to deeply hydrate your hair. Some of my favorites include the Design Essentials Honey Cream Moisture Retention Shampoo, Amika Hydro Rush, and Matrix Food for Soft. And because high porosity hair has gaps in the cuticle, you also want to incorporate monthly protein treatments to help strengthen that cuticle. A good one to use at home is the Apogee two-step treatment. Now, again, when you're using protein, always follow with moisture. When you have high porosity hair, layering products is key. I like to start with a water-based heat protectant. This one is by Verb. I'm going to pop it here on the screen. And then I use a water-based leave-in conditioner. Mazani Miracle Milk is one of my favorites for this. And then I go in with the Olaplex number 6 Bond Smoother. This is a leave-in treatment. It helps to reduce frizz and flyaways. It also offers heat protection up to 450 degrees because I do like to use more than one heat protectant, especially when I'm dealing with high porosity hair. Now, you can use all of these products even if you're not going to silk press your hair. You should always use a heat protectant, even if you're sitting under a hooded dryer, using a diffuser, or just blow drying your hair. And you seal everything in with a serum. In this case, I like to use the Design Essentials Silk Essentials Heat Protectant Serum, or you can use a lightweight oil such as jojoba if you are not silk pressing your hair. Now, here are some things to avoid when you have high porosity hair. Avoid sulfates. These harsh detergents can strip your hair of its natural oil. Use lukewarm water when you shampoo and condition your hair. Hot water may lift the cuticles and cause further damage. Use a microfiber towel to dry your hair. Vigorous drying with a cotton towel can create friction and cause breakage. Minimize heat styling. If you have to use heat, use your heat tools on a lower heat setting and always use heat protectants on your hair. Understanding pH balance is very important when you're dealing with high porosity hair. Hair and scalp thrive in a slightly acidic environment, ideally between 4.5 and 5.5. Using products with a higher pH can further open the cuticle, leading to more dryness and damage. Look for products specifically labeled as pH balanced. Apple cider vinegar rinses, such as this one by DPQ, can help to lower the pH of your hair. When it comes to protein treatments, you have to know your protein because not all proteins are created equal. Hydrolyzed proteins are small enough to penetrate the hair shaft and provide strength. Look for ingredients like hydrolyzed keratin, hydrolyzed wheat protein, or amino acids. However, again, too much protein can make your hair feel stiff and brittle. It's about finding the right balance for your hair. When it comes to high porosity hair, the goal is to fill in the porosity, which means using products and techniques to smooth down the cuticles and create a smoother, more uniform surface. This helps to reduce moisture loss by preventing dryness and brittleness. It helps to improve product absorption by allowing products to penetrate the hair shaft more effectively. It enhances shine by creating a smoother surface that reflects light better. As you're navigating your healthy hair journey, one thing that I want to stress is to be patient in the process. It may take time to find the right products and techniques for your hair. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Also, a healthy diet, plenty of water, and minimizing stress can all contribute to healthier hair. Remember, every head of hair is unique, so experiment with different products and techniques to find out what works best for you. Now it's your turn. In the comments, let me know what's your biggest struggle with high porosity hair. I will read the comments and try to help you troubleshoot. Now, if you want to learn more about how to moisturize dry hair, be sure to watch this video here. Hit that like button if you learned something new, and don't forget to subscribe for more healthy hair tips. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.